Hey, what's up everybody? It's going to be a bit of an unusual video this, because I don't, like, the channel's not a general sort of tech channel, but I thought I'd show everybody in a quick video the new phone I've picked up, and obviously in regards to having a new phone I went for something with a better camera, so the videos will be better. So we picked this up. Now this is a Z Fold 6. I will run through the specs of the phone. I don't really know a lot about phones, to be honest. I've always been the kind of person that's like, if I can send messages on it and I can call people on it, that's all I need. But basically picked this up because I had to get in contact with EE to upgrade the Wi-Fi in the house, so I ended up grabbing one of these as well. Now, I have been using this for about 3 days so far, as you can tell by the fingerprints here. I'm really enjoying it so far, to be fair, but like I said, I'm not a massive phone person, and to be honest, I find it ridiculous that a phone like this is on contract, this phone, but I find it crazy how if you buy one of these outright, they're anywhere between £1,200 and £1,600 for a phone. I think that's bonkers, but hey, it is what it is. So we will pull it out and take a quick look at it. I will run through the specs and even do a quick sort of recording at the end of this video on this, so you can see how clear the camera is. So obviously pull the film off. There's our front screen, and then obviously if we flip it over, there's our inside screen. And like I said, I have been using this, so it is all set up, as you can see. Well, like I said, yeah, the only reason I picked this up more is because it has a way better camera than this thing I'm using currently. I mean, it has 3 different camera types, like from ultra wides and stuff like that. But what I'll do is I'll quickly run through the specs of it. So it has a 7.6 inch screen that's 2160 by 1856. This one is 12 gig of RAM, 256 gig of storage, obviously 4400 milliamp hour battery. Basically the processor, CPU, whatever you want to call it inside this, is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Which, to be fair, anything I've done on this phone, sort of games wise or anything like that, it's not had an issue. It's smooth as anything. So yeah, 7.6 inch screen. It's the screen is a dynamic AMOLED. The refresh rate is 120 Hz on it. The front display is 6.3 inch, and that's a 2376 by 968 dynamic AMOLED display. That also is 120 Hz refresh rate with scratch resistant glass, which is apparently Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. And then it has, like I said, it has the Snapdragon 8, which is an octa-core processor that runs at 3.4-ish gigahertz. The GPU, which I have no idea what one of these is in a phone, but the GPU in this is a Adreno 750. Like I said, 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM, 250 gig storage. It was running Android 14, when I got it, but it's just been updated now to Android 15. Obviously, lithium-ion battery, blah 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 blah. Fast charging, wireless charging. It can do 25 watts on like a fast charger, like cabled, and then it can do 15 watts max on a wireless charger. But yeah, it's the estimated battery life on it is, if watching video, it's around 7 hours. Gaming, it's around 10.5 hours, and just browsing, it's nearly 13 hours. Moving on to the cameras. So, triple camera setup. It has, its main camera is a 50 megapixel, and it has a secondary 12 megapixel telephoto camera, and then it has a third 10 megapixel telephoto camera as well. The flash is an LED, and then under the screen, under here, obviously on the inside, is a 4 megapixel, which is more for, you know, like facial recognition, stuff like that, blah 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 blah. In regards to weight, it's actually quite a heavy sort of phone. According to this spec sheet, it weighs 8.43 ounces, or 239 grams. The case is fully aluminium, or aluminum for my American friends. It's water and dust resistant with an IP48 waterproof sort of rating. It's biometrics. It's got fingerprint on the lock button there, and then it just goes through colours you can get it in. This is silver shadow. You can get pink, navy, white, and one called crafted black that looks a bit like a carbon fibre. Multimedia wise, it's got, obviously it doesn't have a 3.5mm jack, but everyone uses wireless headphones or earbuds now anyway. It has Dolby Atmos. It does have multiple speakers. It has a speaker in the bottom there, and then another one in the top. And then obviously for charging, it is USB Type-C. Sensors, it has an accelerometer, a gyroscope, a compass, and a barometer. I don't know why you would need a barometer, because barometers measure pressure, so I don't know why you would want one in your phone, but whatever. And then, yeah, basically MSRP says on here $1,900. The only kind of annoying thing about getting this right now is obviously the Fold 7 comes out in July this year, or it's rumoured to be out in July this year. This Fold 6 came out July last year. The other thing that's annoying as well is obviously phone companies give you like the USB Type-C cable, but they don't give you the like wall plug anymore, which is annoying because I didn't have a fast charging sort of plug. So when I plugged this into my just normal Type-C charger, it was like nearly 9 hours to go from like 25% to full charge. I have bought a like fast charger sort of plug off Amazon, and with that I can go from dead to 55% in half an hour. So just be aware, if you do get one of these newer phones that requires like fast charging, that you're probably going to have to buy your own plug. But yeah, like in regards to whether I like it or not, I mean, the phone I'm recording on now is I think it's an Oppo. I think it's an A13. I had to upgrade anyway because it's knackered now, but the camera's just not that good on it, as you can see. What I'll do now is I'll quickly sort of jump cut, and I'll connect the microphone to the Fold and do a bit of recording off the Fold, and you'll be able to see the difference. So I'll be back in a second. And we're back. So this is the camera on the Z Fold. As you can see, like even looking at my PC monitor and like the keyboard, it is way clearer. Now this is currently recording in 8K. Obviously I can't upload to YouTube in 8K anyway, so 8K would be kind of pointless. But yeah, you can do 8K, 4K, 1440p, blah 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 blah, you know, so on and so forth. But I just thought I'd stick it on 8K just so you can see basically what it's like. But yeah, it's a really nice camera, so it should make like future videos way sort of nicer to look at. All I really need to do now is get a proper sort of mount for the camera, so I'm not obviously like shaking all over the place like that, trying to hold it while doing videos sort of thing. So I'll look into getting one of them soon. But yeah, I've been after a new camera for a while. I knew the old camera wasn't cutting it, but I don't know a lot about cameras. I was going to look into grabbing like a DSLR, but I know nothing about DSLR, so I'll probably end up buying one from like 2005 that's garbage now. So it was just easier to get a phone with sort of like a higher end camera on it. But yeah, this will probably be like the last video I obviously do in regards to like phones. The channel's not aimed at like phone reviews and stuff like that. It's aimed at stuff for PCs, like obviously like controllers all the way down to like motherboards, fans, stuff like that. But I just wanted to sort of do this and give you all a quick update on like the upgrade, like where we're going from to what we're going to, because like I said, I knew the old camera wasn't good enough. So yeah, I'll leave this video here. Like I said, it was just a heads up for you guys. But yeah, we've got a few things coming up in the pipeline, so if you're subscribed, don't forget to like hit the notification thingy, and then when all that's uploaded you'll be notified. And if you're not subscribed, please do, because we are smashing the watch hours and the views. I mean, we've got a video that's approaching 25,000 views, so we're smashing all that. It's just getting the subscribers seems to be the difficult part. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave this video here for now, guys. Take care, and I will catch you all in the next one.